If you think your hair loss is just genetics or simply age catching up to you, you're about to be shocked. Today, I'll show you the real, hidden root cause almost nobody talks about and the scientifically backed 6-step system proven to naturally regrow hair. And stay until the end because I'll reveal the #1 best meal for fast hair growth. Most men and women struggling with hair loss are dealing with androgenic alopecia. For men, a receding hairline, bald spot. For women, diffuse thinning along the part. But here's the strange paradox. Why can a man grow a thick beard yet lose hair just a few centimeters higher on his scalp? To understand this, you need to know what the hair follicle really is, a tiny biological factory requiring steady oxygen, nutrient-rich blood flow, low inflammation, strong healthy mitochondria, your cell's engines. When that environment collapses, the follicle weakens, hair thins, and eventually stops growing. So what destroys this delicate environment? The real culprit? DHT. As you age, testosterone slowly drops, but DHT, dihydrotestosterone, often rises, and this hormone is toxic to scalp follicles. High DHT causes follicle shrinkage, reduced oxygen supply, chronic inflammation, scar tissue fibrosis forming around follicles. And here's the problem. Once scar tissue forms, it hardens the scalp. The follicle suffocates. The hair factory permanently shuts down. Yes, medications like finasteride block DHT, but they're known for sexual side effects like low libido or erectile dysfunction. So the real, smart question is, why is my DHT so high in the first place? It's not just genetics. It's not just age. There's a deeper metabolic driver. The hidden root cause, insulin resistance. This may be the most important thing you learn today. The #1 strongest trigger of high DHT is insulin resistance, caused by diets high in sugar and refined carbs. When you develop insulin resistance, several hormonal disasters occur. Your body activates more 5-alpha reductase, converting testosterone to DHT. Liver metabolism breaks down, hormone imbalance. Free testosterone rises, more raw material to turn into DHT. Inflammation skyrockets. Blood vessels stiffen, low oxygen delivery. This creates a perfect storm that kills hair follicles from the inside out. And almost no dermatologist ever mentions it. Why hair transplants work? Transplants work because doctors move the entire follicle, not the hair itself. Think of it like this. Hair equals seed. Follicle equals soil. If the soil is dead, compacted, and starved of nutrients, nothing will grow no matter how good the seed is. So to truly regrow hair, you must fix the soil. The 6-part system to reverse hair loss. 1. Fix insulin resistance. Foundation. You cannot regrow hair without fixing this, period. Do this. Cut sugar dramatically. Avoid refined carbs, bread, pasta, cereal. Try intermittent fasting. Walk more each day. Increase protein plus healthy fats. This single step lowers DHT, reduces inflammation, and improves blood flow. 2. Boost zinc and vitamin D. 2 critical micronutrients for follicle activation. Vitamin D3 signals follicles to enter the growth phase. Aim for 10,000 IU per day with food. Zinc, picolinate or glycinate, natural 5-alpha reductase inhibitor, crucial for follicle cell division. Aim for 30 to 40 milligrams per day. Together, they wake dormant follicles back up. 3. Natural DHT inhibitors. Reduce DHT without sexual side effects. Saw palmetto, pumpkin seed oil, green tea extract, ECG, peppermint oil, topical, rosemary oil, topical. These help reduce the DHT attack on your follicles. 4. Microneedling. One of the most powerful tools for reviving dead follicles. Use a 0.5 mm to 1.5 mm derma roller once per week to break up scar tissue, increase blood flow, boost oxygen circulation, activate stem cells. Think of it like aerating a dry, compacted garden so water and nutrients can finally enter. 5. Red and near-infrared light. Use wavelengths between 630 to 850 nanometers. Benefits? Repairs mitochondria, boosts ATP energy, reduces inflammation, thickens hair faster, The same therapy is used to rejuvenate eyes and skin because it recharges mitochondria. 6. Rosemary oil. Rosemary oil performs 4 critical functions. 1. Boosts scalp circulation. 2. Lowers DHT locally. 3. Reduces inflammation. 4. Protects follicle mitochondria. Clinical studies show it works as well as 2% minoxidil without irritation or unwanted facial hair. Use 2 to 3 times weekly with a carrier oil. The best meal for hair growth. If you want the ultimate follicle rebuilding meal, here it is. Beef liver, loaded with heme iron, zinc, copper, selenium, and B vitamins. Onions, cooked with the liver, high in quercetin, reduces scalp inflammation. Sauerkraut, rich in vitamin C, phytonutrients, plus probiotics, improves nutrient absorption and lowers DHT. Pumpkin seeds, provide magnesium plus natural DHT blockers. This combination is a hair growth super meal.
The formula is simple. Fix the follicle, fix the mitochondria, fix the insulin resistance. Do that and your hair can come back. Next, watch my video on the 7 signs of insulin resistance. It's the most important next step on your journey to restoring your health from the inside out. Have you ever wondered if your age means you can't stop a stroke from happening? Well, here's something startling. About 75% of all strokes occur in people aged 65 or older. But the good news? Up to 60% of strokes are preventable with the right habits. If you're in your 60s or beyond, this is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 5 science-backed habits that could literally protect your brain and your independence. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 proven habits backed by the latest research and guidelines that help lower stroke risk after age 60. I'll explain why each habit matters and how you can apply it easily in your daily life. If you're over 60, watch until the end because habit number 1 may surprise you, and it could be the one that changes everything. And if you find value here, please like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss future senior health secrets. Number 5. Choose a plant-based rich plate. Why it matters. The 2024 guideline from the AHA-ASA recommends the Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes vegetables, whole grains, nuts, to reduce stroke risk. A 2024 cohort study found older adults with higher intake of vegetables and whole grains had lower incidence of stroke and cardiovascular disease. How to apply? At every meal, aim for half your plate vegetables, bright colors, plus 1 whole grain side, brown rice, whole oats, plus a small portion of lean protein. Swap red meat a few days a week for fish or beans. And the next tip will surprise how simple it is. Number 4, move. Don't just sit. Why it matters? Sedentary behavior is a strong risk factor for stroke. Screening and encouraging at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week is a Class 1 recommendation. How to apply? Break up sitting every 30 to 40 minutes with a 2 to 3 minute walk or gentle stretch. Go for a brisk 20-minute walk on most days. Even light activity is better than none. And the next habit is one many skip. Number 3. Control your blood pressure like a trusted friend. Why it matters? High blood pressure is the single biggest preventable cause of stroke. The 2024 guideline says treat to less than 130/80 when possible. How to apply? Get your BP checked regularly. Ask your doctor about medication if needed. And support it with salt reduction, especially for people over 60. For example, swap out table salt for low sodium seasoning. But the real surprise is habit #2. Number 2, guard your heart rhythm. If you have AFib, speak up. Why it matters. Older adults with atrial fibrillation, irregular heartbeat, have a sharply increased stroke risk. The guideline stresses screening and appropriate anticoagulation. How to apply? If you feel palpitations, fluttering, or unexplained breathlessness, ask your doctor for a rhythm check. Make sure your doctor has discussed stroke prevention because of AFib. And now, habit #1, the one that often sneaks under the radar. Number 1, sleep well and reduce sitting time. Protect your brain overnight. Why it matters? New research shows that long periods of sitting raise stroke risk, and poor sleep or erratic sleep patterns may affect brain and vascular health. How to apply?
Set a consistent bedtime and wake time, limit sitting time to under 7 to 8 hours a day if possible, and try a calm evening walk or gentle stretching before bed. Your brain will thank you, and you'll reduce silent stroke risk without heavy effort.
So there you have it. 5 habits backed by science that you can start today to protect against stroke after age 60. A plant-rich plate, more movement, blood pressure control, heart rhythm awareness, and better sleep, less sitting. The benefit? A stronger brain, a healthier heart, more independence, and fewer what-ifs. Start with just 1 habit today, then build the next tomorrow. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more senior health secrets. Your brain and heart will thank you.